Hey guys, it's Comics G-Man. It's been a long time. It has. I got a new Osmo Pocket camera, and I'm deciding to come back and doing this in a new format. I'm not going to be as edit inducive, but I am happy now that my videos are going to be a little high quality. Yes, this will go against my old philosophy of using old technology, but this is an Osmo Pocket 1, which came out in 2018. But look, let me get right to the subject that I want to talk to you guys about. If you ever heard of a YouTuber, podcaster, whatever you want to call him, his name is An0maly. He also goes by DreamRare Podcast, right? He's a hip hop artist. He's been around for a long time. Now, to be honest with you, I actually never listened to any of his music before because I just really listened to his politics. I've been listening to An0maly maybe since 2020 when all the COVID lockdown bullshit started. So he's old school, really. He's been around. He's been on target with a lot of stuff. So, I haven't watched him for a while, like maybe a couple of few months because, other things have been happening in my life. So I don't even watch some of his stuff now because, he talks mostly about like Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, Erica Kirk, stuff like that. I'm not really interested in that anymore. I find that to be a little boring. I think it's kind of a distraction from all the really big things that are happening in the world, which I know since my last upload, a lot of shit has happened. And frankly, I'm kind of glad I haven't uploaded for a long time because those last few videos, I feel like, even though nobody watched them, I don't care. It's just for my own personal record, I guess. I feel like it was kind of like what I felt was going to happen anyway. And a lot of things that I said did happen with Iran and Israel, if you've been following the current events. But that's a story for another time. So anyway, An0maly, I thought his video was really badass. And, it's not, here's the thing, right? What I like about his music, this is the first song I ever heard him do. It's like clean, so there's no cursing in it, which is fine, but I am a hip hop enthusiast. I actually am. I know I don't look like the type, but I would put him, I don't want to say he's Will Smith, okay? Because that's kind of, it's a bit of a stretch, but he's in league with, I would say, like, in terms of style, how he conducts himself, how he does his music. He's kind of clean about it. Will Smith was pretty smart with that. I think that's what kind of got him really up at the top. He ended up aiming more towards a more general audience. Here's the Millennium. I also got the Lost and Found album from 2006. Big Willie over here, which I just showed you. And DJ Jazzy Jeff, all the one where he did it with him from like all the way back in 1989. I fucking grew up with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but actually I got more into the music as I got older. I just liked the show when I was like a kid, but I didn't really look into the music much back when I was a kid. But anyway, yeah, you guys really should check out An0maly's newest video because it's only got like 4.4 thousand views, which I'm actually very surprised about because he has a pretty big following for who he is. And when I say that, I don't mean that as an insult. Like, when he first started, I remember he had a huge, like, bigger following because he had a lot of the MAGA people that loved him. And he was all for Trump, for a while. But then he started asking, like, the right questions. And he started saying, like, what is this really about? Why aren't you guys calling this stuff out about Operation Warp Speed? And he started losing, like, a lot of followers. So he stuck with his principles over the past, like, 6 years. So I respect him for that. I know a lot of people probably say he's, controlled opposition. But I think he's doing the best he could do with what he's got. And I respect him a lot. I think he's an awesome guy. So more on the song itself. I like this subject about old school music, AI taking over. He doesn't like that AI crap. He's got some really nice lyrics in here. I like the instrumentals that they use. It's very jazzy. It's very calm. But I could see this like being a nice hardcore hip hop song. But you know what? This is like nice just for chilling out and not sweating too much. Not just sitting back and listening to this over and over again. Like this, I listened to this a few times already. It gets better with each listening to. But my other thing with Anomaly is like, I guess because he's not big enough, but he doesn't have any CDs, man. Like, dude, you can't make like some CDs with the money you're making a little bit. Like, even if you just make like a limited run, because I would definitely buy your CDs, like just to hear them on a radio or on my, because CD is better than just MP3 or Wave a little bit in my opinion. But I like the subject. I like his heart in it. I like the style of the video. Very, very basic. He's on a rooftop. He's got that whole thing going. But yeah, guys, it's good to be back. I know it's definitely a different subject than usual, but I just wanted to talk about this, and I just wanted to get back into this. So I think I'll be uploading a little bit more better. I won't be wasting too much time with editing at all, really. And I'm just happy to have this Osmo Pocket. It's pretty cool. Makes video a little more easier than what I was doing before. So yeah, guys. So let me know. Do you guys like An0maly? Why don't you like An0maly? What did you think of his latest song? And yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day now. Thanks.